Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, a little introduction. I'm a probation officer during the day, and I'm a therapist by night. And what I do is I get people to understand their unwanted behavior so they can change it. Now, in my private practice, that's all I hear is the unwanted behavior or the belief of who told you what and who said what. One of the things about beliefs is we need to understand where they come from. What event we are attached to, what person we're attached to, who said what to you, how did they say it to you, when did they say it. What most people have a difficult time understanding or believing is that their behavior is directly impacted by what was said to you. And here's the question. Was it life affirming or was it life diminishing?
One of my friends, he introduced me to Michael and said, hey, this is amazing, this is gonna change your life. Come to a meeting with everyone else, we're gonna have a conference and he's gonna go over the needs-based method. So I went and I was like hearing the things that Michael said and going over all the different needs and what you're not getting, it just made sense to me. I'm not in a good place. That's how I met Michael and Alina, and ever since then, I just kind of been glued to them. And Michael has helped me with my situation now that I managed to have the guts to get out of it.
Need is what we all strive to obtain. So I'm going to give you a basic definition here. A desired social emotional outcome an individual tries to acquire through social interaction in a given situation. So everything we do on this planet is trying to meet a need. We can meet a need by using illicit drugs. You're getting something out of it. There's a need by loving your child, right? You're getting something out of it. There's a need to eat. There is a need to go to school for education. There's a need for clarity, which is why we talk to certain people. All right, friends, family. There's a need for contribution. There's a need for a security of home and family. Here's a big need, a need for acceptance. There is a need for validation. That's a big one. How do we get that need met? What if the need is not met? What do we do with that? I really care about what I do. I really care about people changing their lives and having them connect with their child or connecting with a loved one they haven't or experiencing life without the old pain and suffering. What is it like to live life without that old stuff you're carrying with you? And it's really interesting when for the first time in their lives, they're not holding on to old wounds. And they're almost like kids again now, actually. It's just new to them. They don't have to hide anymore. They don't have to, create certain survival mechanisms anymore. They can be a human being, and that's a new concept for them.
There are things that we do when it comes to behavior that we're not aware of. There's a bigger reason behind the way you feel. What Michael has taught me has changed my life. And Michael finally said, hey, your assignment is to relax. Your assignment is to observe. It was very simple, and it works.
Awareness and understanding are really key with all this. And then acceptance. A lot of people do behavior that may be life diminishing, and they're embarrassed about it. There may be some shame around it. And what happens is they bury themselves and they start doing this to themselves, right? And they become fragmented. The whole idea is just find out where it comes from. Who said what? How did they say it? How much impact does that person have on your life? And what did we do with the information? How did we interpret it? The word need is really imperative. And when I find out what need is not being met and the person understands that, guess what they can do? They can actually do something about it.